Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for New Orders America. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, last time the Colombian Civil War began, and we immediately faltered, which I will say is no fault of my own. That's not my fault. But I do want to thank, what is the name in here? Alfonso Ruggiero, which I'm pretty sure I'm fucking that up, for reminding me that in our foreign policy tree, under Indonesian Civil War, if we had 20 political power, we can actually just send 2 more divisions. And if we can send 2 full-strength forces, probably submarines with the helicopters everybody's telling me to use, we probably actually could just push our way through this. Like, if Indonesia has such low organization, such low supplies, we probably could just kill them. But, we'll see. That's going to take us up to... So we need 20 political power to get that done. I believe in us. At least a little bit. What about you? Discontent. I mean, this doesn't do fucking anything. We really just care about the AUS, ANZ, Pacific Command. Get that going. For you, 1.4%. Angola. Anything we can do with Angola right now? Not really. And then for you, I'm not gonna send more volunteers to Colombia. I think Colombia is just dead in the water. Unfortunately. Who are you? Reports from Budapest. The leader of Budapest has died. Don't care at all about that. I think in any way, shape, or form, it doesn't seem too high on my priority list. So ignore you. Turn all of these off for now. And I'm feeling pretty good. Is there anything we can do with our intelligence? We can give more weapons to the Far East. Give them some technical support as well. In Europe... How is Iberia looking? Right now, they're pretty... I mean, our 12% stability, which is pretty bad. And I don't know if Iberia is going to survive the winter. Let's just put it that way. They seem like they'll probably end up dead in the water. We'll probably see the Iberian Civil War. And if that happens, we'll try to send some volunteers into some of the factions that are aligned with us. Actually, maybe we do want to send another volunteer. Is it crazy to send another troop down to the Revolutionary Army? I mean, we have so much command power. We might as well. Let's send you, which then allows us to send over... We can send over 3. Well, then let's send over... Not you 2, because those are the ones that are already in Indonesia. Let's get these guys to get shipped down to... Now it only says out of 1. Okay, president elected in Uruguay. 8 volunteers available. Maybe it says it is, but it's absolutely not. We can worry about that afterwards. Indonesia, let us form the Pacific Command. Get that going. Minus 1.10. I mean, that's less bad. 35 days on you. I mean, how close are they to completing their decolonization process? They're on Luanda offices, so they're about halfway, I would say. You are looking fairly okay as well. And Congo is a lot further away than... Actually, no, they only need to get down to, I think, one of these. So they do Belgian proposal, and then do special status for the dams, prepare for the future. They can try to launch the decolonization process. We can maybe Congo will stabilize sooner than we would think. Also, I have too many units in these armies, but I also don't care that much. At least not right now. So let's just throw you into Purple Army for the time being. And now will you allow me to send those extra volunteers that it said I would be able to? Apparently not. Which hand to shake? The president's allies have been stumping around the nation for weeks now, rallying support for his expansive Social Security program, and slowly moving the needle in favor of his proposals. Each speech, from the big auditoriums of the cities to the small stages of the county fairs, convinces more and more people that the plan, while big and bold, will undoubtedly help millions of Americans that need it. In Cleveland, Ohio, as Bobby Kennedy climbs off the stage after giving another speech at the public auditorium, he is greeted by a huge crowd of supporters and well-wishers. As Secret Service agents keep out a nervous eye, aides hurry up to follow the president, and news photographers and reporters from local newspapers and from the Associated Press hustle up to get a good shot as he begins to glad handle the crowd. It was a later group that Bobby was most concerned about, as the pictures that they took would be printed in newspapers around the country. Therefore, even before he walked out on stage to give his speech, he was discussing with advisors on what he should do when, what to do when he was done. It was important that he got the right look, the right message across on who he would first shake hands with. Undoubtedly, the most likely image to be seen tomorrow morning from coast to coast. Should he shake hands with the man in the crowd with a nationalist button pinned on his chest, an average Joe to show that he was willing to work with the entire party, or perhaps the head of the Cleveland chapter of the NAACP to show a strong bond that RFK had with the African American community? Or maybe the head of the Typographical Workers Union's Local 53, which is one of the oldest unions in the city, to show solidarity with the working class. It had been the back of the president's mind for a moment as he started the speech. And now with the fraction of the second to think, he stretched out his hand to thank the average Joe. Leadership of them will go up, we've seen as less liberal. What are we at right now? I just want to check this out. So right now, suspicion, we are seen as progressive, and the union members are kind of so-so. So you know what? Let us, we've seen as the less liberal. Let's shake hands with the trade unionists here. There we go. It'll boost progressive popularity in pro-union states. And apparently we've seen as slightly less liberal, which I think is beneficial for us. Build a safety net, begin work on a new bill. The poor for the poor. You need build safety net, which is up here. What about food banks? Poverty rate will improve. More progressive. You know what? Yeah, let's start some federal food banks for the country. And you know what? I'm actually going to quickly save and reload because sometimes that'll actually fix the volunteer issue. So we'll be right back. Okay, it did not actually do anything. So that's fine. I mean, we're holding the line. That's good, I would say. Unless, wait, did this actually... This is on a time limit. And am I a little dumb? African Quagmire, Ascend American Engineers, 50 days, authorized equipment airlift. It requires us to have 5 planes that apparently I just don't have. So in 9 more days, we'll be able to send some more troops to Indonesia. I'm feeling more bullish in Indonesia than maybe I should be. Let's just put it that way. And see, what is there anything here that actually benefits us or weakens the Japanese? Oh, we can expand them again? Oh, hell yeah. Do a double expansion. Or reconnaissance, small aerial bombardments. We'll worry about that afterwards. So if we're getting 2 of these then, we're going to form... So that's actually going to give us an extra 5 divisions. So wait, are we going to win in Indonesia? I think we will. Sure, we'll get the 1970 uniforms. Why not? Who cares? The Senate election is in. The polls have been updated. Excellent. And let's see. How has this gone? Previous... 1966. So that was this election. Okay. So it looks like the Republicans have lost 7 seats. Progressives got 5. Nationals got +2. So we're at a 62 versus 36. And this time I actually supported the RDC. Maybe I was just not doing an incredibly good job, though. You guys are still looking okay. I mean, hawkishness is going down. There's no doubting that. Fight for the workers. I'll be done in 2 days. I mean, as long as the right doesn't want to murder me, I feel like we're doing pretty okay. What about community outreach? This is for cheaper equipment. I'm not feeling like that's super important. I feel also like diverting attention to the military probably also is not really where I want to look at. Unassigned division, sure, go to purple. Outdated. What are we making it outdated? What do we... I guess we just research something, huh? What is outdated? The improved anti-air. There we go. We get that into advanced. Ignore you, ignore you. We can get a new theorist. Never mind, no we can't, so thanks for lying to me. We have so many planes in reserve. I just don't know what we're ever going to do with all those planes. Again, it's like if we ever theoretically end up in war with Germany or Japan, it's going to certainly lead to nuclear war, which is not good. We want to try to avoid that if at all possible. Okay, so one day you'll go. Discontent escalation is going to go crazy. Discontent will rise. Now, I don't know if it can actually escalate any further than open warfare. It was with a heavy heart that I announced that at 9:35 a.m. today, Walt Disney died of lung cancer at St. Joseph's Hospital in Burbank, California. He was 65 years old, and he is survived by his wife Lillian, his 2 daughters Sharon and Diane, and a multi-million-dollar empire of hope and joy. Okay, well, goodbye, Disney. We shall miss you. We can send 4, so let's send in... Okay, now, see, every single time I click on it, it just breaks. Because it said 4, and then I clicked an army, and then immediately went down to just saying 1. I don't know... Okay, well, I will be right back until I can actually fix this, okay? For real this time. Okay, I actually reloaded the entire game and apparently did not fix the issue, so... Who knows how the volunteer system actually works? Because apparently this isn't doing anything. Maybe when you are finished, and it allows you to send another 5, maybe that'll fix it? We'll see. That'll be done tomorrow. There we go. Bulgaria's declared war in Macedonia, not a concern of mine. So let's just take a look at Colombia. Now it says we can send 7. Okay? So here's how I think this might work. Is if I click something and I click off of it, it might break. So let's see. Is there anyone that we can send? Like, that wouldn't be, like, a big problem for us? Like, these basic infantry. Deploy these 5. I know they're probably not going to be great. So if, let's say, 5, and we can send 6. Then let's put, like, the Marine divisions here. Have you be 6. And theoretically, if I click you, send. See, now it doesn't say anything. Now there's no number, which scares me. Now it says 1, you fucker! You piece of shit! I hate you. I hate you so. What about you? Now this also only says 1. So I don't know. I genuinely don't understand how the volunteer system works. So clearly it doesn't work properly. It's clearly very much broken, and I am very sad about that. Sending air volunteers available. Can you let me send my 7 divisions it said I could send? You assholes? Please? Send. Is there a way to turn off the, Is there a way to turn off the volunteer limit? Okay, thank you to Reddit. Who is this? Reddit user Emmett McGillen 3 years ago that said if you click on their tiles and then click on their flag, sometimes that can reset the number here. So I click you, and I click on the flag, and then I click on volunteer forces. It can reset. But see, it should be more than 3. Because I got to work with Colombia. That's how I tested this out. It allowed me to send my extra 2 divisions. So if I... Again, we got to click. Now it says 7. So if I remove... 1 second here. I just want to make sure we're sending the right units. I want to send in the Marine divisions. Because apparently that's what works best here. So if I send you to this, we can send... That's 4. We can send 7. We have 2 already there, so we can send 5. So let's send 1 more mechanized division. And now, if I click send volunteers, click this 5. Hey, thank you, Reddit, for saving me. Okay. I'm glad we were able to figure that out. Now that we're sending so many troops to all these extra locations, I feel like we're just going to steamroll. But I don't want to get my hopes up quite yet. I don't want to jinx myself out of what could be my greatest victory. It kind of feels like that's what we're slowly leaning towards. Social Republic of the Niger River. So that is... You guys are at war now with him. I don't care. I really just want to make sure that you don't explode. I mean, you're still stable, but Angola... Can I send more troops to Angola? Not yet. You would... Trust in government goes down by a little bit. You give more stability, more political power. I mean, is there any... Provide economic aid? Yes. Give them $150 million. That'll hopefully stabilize Middle East a little bit. And then these extra unassigned divisions. I don't know what to do with you, to be quite honest. I guess you go to this army? So our volunteers are in transfer, right? Yes. And also, I think I might have sent the wrong... I think I sent the wrong units to, to Indonesia. Which is my bad. If that ends up being the case, it's also very, very funny. But it is my bad. Okay. These divisions, all of you are going to be deployed right here. Excellent. Your job is then to move your way to at least retake some territory. I did send all of the wrong units. Do you at least have the helicopters? Okay, good. We're going to station you here. I'm going to give you the best attack general we have, which is Maxwell Taylor. He's going to be here in like a week. So let's get our units together. We're going to assign you into Purple Army. Delete. You, for now, are still going to stay over here and defend that side. Purple Army is going to move their way towards Jakarta. And I'm hoping that this will work. Because our units are... We have full-strength divisions, right? They don't. So we should be able just to steamroll. Theoretically, at least. That's what I'm hoping. But I'm also hoping that I don't fuck this up royally. Which is entirely possible. So the motorized division, or the mechanized division, I want you to go the way straight to Jakarta. Like so. Yes. Colombia. You're in a very weird spot. Can I counterattack into you? Because you need to get our way towards... I mean, Bogota is... Actually, it might fall to New Grenadins. Which is a weird spot for them to be in. But now that we've sent these extra divisions in, I'm feeling a lot happier with our current position. I also feel like this episode's been a bit of a train wreck. But that's okay. There is our food banks. We love to see it. The Affordable Housing Act. We'll try to pass the bill. We're not in crisis. No other bill is currently being debated on. What about down here? Unjust justice. You know what? Let's get the Affordable Housing Act in here. Okay, Affordable Housing Act. The American dream is centered around one thing, owning your own home. But since the end of the war, real estate developers have been more focused on developing middle-class suburbia. Thousands of cookie-cutter homes on twisting cul-de-sacs for the centers of the big cities, or far from the centers of big cities. This has left millions, especially racial minorities, squeezed out of the housing market. The Affordable Housing Act will solve the issue and build many new homes and amenities to make new communities. Okay. So, 4 out of 17 Republicans are supporting our bill. 14 out of 19 Democrats support the bill. There's plenty of room for further compromise. 33 out of the 34 progressives support the bill, and 7 of the 28 nationalists support the bill, which I believe is just a majority, right? 14, that's going to go 18. 18 plus 7 is, this is a number that shouldn't confound me, 25, and then 25, so we're at 58 votes. And I believe we just need a majority, right? We don't need an overwhelming majority. So to me, that is looking good. The home front is slowly faltering a little bit, but that's okay. We will then denounce some Japanese imperialism. Everybody loves some denouncements. Work with the Democrats. Garner some more nationalist support. I mean, I want to be supportive of our allies. Who are you? Who's this man has full strength? I don't want him here. Let me just tell you that much. Infantry. Let's go to Palembang. We got to be a little careful, okay? We can't do something stupid. I can't risk dying. This front's never going to collapse with the mechanized division on the other side, so I'm not worried in any way, shape, or form for him. Oh yeah, let's make our air. Wait, 1975. Okay, never mind. Can I get out of here? Let's make our Marines better. Get us out of here. Gotta set up helicopter hell for a second. Move you in this direction. Reinforcements are coming through. 89's looking good. What are we making that's outdated? Outdated anti-tank. Let's fix that up. And for our research, anything in engineering. 1970? I mean, we're in 67. Like, we're still pretty far away from anything. Sure, advanced jet engines. Sounds good. 67, 93, 95, 71. We've got to be careful, okay? We can't overextend ourselves. Have you hold position. But again, I want to take Jakarta. That is obviously an incredibly important position for us to have. You've been pushed back. That's a lot of Japanese troops here. Like a stupid amount of hostile Indonesian forces. But I also want to make sure we're not getting funding requests from Siberia. The government of Earth Coast says sent a request to OFN headquarters this morning regarding sending funds to support their army. Yes. There you go. Send them the funds immediately. We're at 78, 79, 92, 95, 75. Okay, we're holding on to this. Hold your position for a hot second. Hold your position, hold your position. I need one of you guys to go back to this province. We want to control this position here. You hold still. Can you push the straits? Can we take Jakarta? That actually is going to be the most important thing. You guys are still looking good. Well, now I'm actually curious, throwing some more political power and more command experience and whatever into Indonesia. Loans, train officers, small arms shipments. Again, I want stuff that'll actually penalize the enemy. Black operations. Faction war goes up. Organization goes down. Small area bombardments. I want bombardments here. Which we might already be doing. I'm not too sure. Yes. Small bombardments in this location. Thank you very much. And I would say that with this weird situation that we now have developed into, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.